Hey guys, it's Hazel. Welcome back to my channel. If you aren't subscribed already, what are you doing? In today's video, I'm going to be filming what is the major difference between high school and college. And yes, I'm wearing my graduation cap. So, this is kind of going to be an advice video for college freshmen, entering college, what to expect, and things like that. Since your girl just graduated from college, and I recently graduated, class of 2018. I graduated from community college. My college experience and what I'm going to be saying in this video might be different from others, but I think this is a pretty general advice video and a lot of people can probably relate. And I feel like you can't carry the same mentality that you had in high school into college because college is actually very different. So with that being said, let's just get started. The number one thing that I feel like is a huge misconception with high school and college is that you need to understand that nobody cares. Nobody cares if you wore the same pair of leggings 3 days in a row. Nobody cares if your hair isn't done. Nobody cares if you're not wearing any makeup for the first time. Nobody cares if you like that kid in your freaking stat class. I feel like in high school, it's all about, oh my god, you like this person, oh my god, you're wearing that outfit again, oh my god. It's just very, people are all up in your business and it's just very gossipy and catty, especially with girls. I'm speaking from a girl perspective. Obviously, I don't know the whole, I will never understand the male brain. But speaking from a girl perspective, honestly, people in college do not care. They are not there to critique you. They are not there to be all up in your life. They have freaking financial aid, their professors, their classes, their grades, jobs. Like they're worried about so many other things, and not just your age group is in college. You have to understand, like, moms, dads, grandmas even are in college, so not everyone has the same mentality as you, is at the same maturity level, and really honestly doesn't care about what you do. It's a good thing, to be honest, because when you think about it, not everyone's in your business, and you shouldn't go into college feeling like you have to prove something to people or like you have to fit in, because literally nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like, there is no popular people in college. There is no, I mean, maybe unless you go to a university and there's like frats and stuff. I don't really know how that goes, but at least in a community college, there is no popular people. And I think honestly college in general is just too big to have like just popular people and these people and these people and these people. It might be cliquey in the sense of like everyone is interested in the same thing, like clubs and stuff like that, but it's definitely not like somewhere where you should feel like you have to fit into a certain group. Everyone is really much just like worried about their own thing, and that's something I was so amazed by, because in high school I was always not trying to impress people, but I was just like, word got around. Like if someone liked someone, it got around. If someone was like, things just always got around, and it was very easy for like rumors to be spread and just drama and stuff like that. But literally in college, it's so nice because no one cares about what you do. It literally doesn't matter. Everyone's just honestly in their own, like, concerned about their own life, staying in their own lane, as they should be. Second thing is schoolwork. Schoolwork is very different in the sense of, which I love this about college, is that in high school, personally, I would get tons and thousands and thousands and thousands of homework every single day from every single teacher I had. And in college, it's not so much about homework, it's more about them assigning bigger projects, bigger presentations, like bigger assignments, but you have a longer period of time to complete them. It's not like you're getting homework every day, it's more like you're getting a huge assignment and you have a couple days to finish it, which I think is nice because you have little, like, you have every little bit of the day to complete that assignment, and you can actually take your time with it. I honestly thought getting homework every single day was pointless and stupid, and it honestly just stressed me out. And I feel like if I didn't get that and I just got bigger assignments, I probably would have did better in school. Another thing with schoolwork is that it is very important. In college, every grade counts. I know that for a lot of people, like, it's kind of the same in high school, like every grade does count, but like you can get away with a lot more things in high school than you can in college, because sometimes you have classes where it's just an easy class, you barely need to try, and you get an A. But there's a lot of times in college you have classes where literally every little thing counts. That little quiz you took in the beginning of the year counts towards your final at the end of the year. It all adds up, it's all cumulative. You should really take that into consideration, because at the end, if you want a good grade, if you want a 4.0, if you want to have the best grade possible, you need to realize that Your first semester adds up, your second semester adds up, your third semester, fourth semester. So even if you did good in your third and fourth semester, if you messed up in your first and second, your third and fourth semester grade really isn't going to be that good because you messed up 2 semesters. Honestly, I feel like I should take this off because I look kind of stupid. So I'm going to take it off. Okay. Let's just ignore that mark on my head. So like I was saying, as many of you know, I was not the best in school for a little while, and because I messed up my first year, not completely messed up, but I definitely didn't do as good as I could be doing, that carried on into my second year. So even though my second year I was getting like straight B's, A's, like nothing lower than a B really, I still got bad grades like my first year. So you get what I'm saying? So that my GPA could have been so high if I would have done the grades for my second year instead of like doing the grades from first year and then bad and then good. If I just did good and good, it would have been amazing. Because cumulatively, it wasn't as high as it could have been, which is like not something I'm happy of and proud of, but you can take that and just learn from it, like, and just realize that if you want to get good grades, you want to transfer to a good school, or you want to get into a good program, you have to think about your future. Like, don't think about like, oh my god, I hate this class is so hard, I'm never gonna pass. Think like, I want to get that job in the future, I want to get that internship. So if I want to get that internship, I need to apply myself now so that in the future it's a lot easier for me. Coursework in general is just like a, what's the word? It's a lot compared to high school. Even though you got those little homeworks and they were annoying, college it's a lot of workload, especially if you're taking a lot of hard classes, and you have to learn how to time manage yourself. In high school it was kind of like, oh, if this is due then, like I have time. In college you have to really time manage your days because every single class is asking you for a bunch of different things, and as soon as your time management gets bad, that's as soon as your grades start getting affected in your schoolwork. So it's hard. Maybe I can make a separate video for this, but you have to try to find a balance between schoolwork, your family, your friends, and even if you might have another job, honestly. So schoolwork, your family, your friends, your job, and yeah, so those 3 things, and like whatever else you do, you know, on the side or whatever, your hobbies, your interests, you know, self-care. You have to find a way to balance all of that, and even to this day I still struggle with doing that, but having good time management is the key to succeeding in college. That's truly what I believe. I can teach you from what I've learned and my mistakes and lessons, I guess. So that being said, with schoolwork, also I would definitely recommend having a good relationship with your professors because they're more or likely going to be willing to give you good grades, and not only good grades but just like help you and give you extra credit, and just like you'll be able to, I guess, transition in the class easier if you have a good relationship with your professor, because if your professor doesn't know you, then they don't really care for you. I'm not saying that like they'll put their feelings before like schoolwork and how they would grade you, but they're more likely to give a chance or a second chance or help out someone who they have established a relationship with in the classroom. Honestly, some of these tips, now that I'm thinking about it, if you're in high school, you can also take this and apply it to high school. The third topic will be making friends. Now, making friends in high school, the camera kind of cut off, I don't know where, but the third thing I want to talk about was making friends. And making friends in high school is a lot different than making friends in college, because in high school, your friend knows this friend, and then this friend knows this group of people, and then you all hang out, and now you're all friends. It's kind of based on association. You're all friends because you know someone who knows someone. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's just you're all the same age group. It's very small place. You all get out at the same time, basically. You have very similar schedules. You take similar classes. You all have like a joined lunch. You know what I'm saying? In college, it's different. You don't have a joined lunch. You have free periods. You can do whatever you want. And I walked into college thinking I'm gonna make so many friends. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I hope like people will come up to me and talk to me. But in college, it's really like everyone is there to go to class, get their stuff done, and then go home or go wherever they want to go. Everyone's there to go in and get out. With all that being said, you really gotta shoot your shot in the friends basket, because if you don't, more likely you're not gonna make friends. So what I suggest is, if you see a girl and you're like, damn, her shirt is cute, damn, his makeup are cute, you know what I'm saying? Compliment them and get a conversation going. I am a super shy person. That's why I'm a YouTuber, because I can talk to a camera and not a million people. I'm really shy, so I am not the person that talks to people first. I will engage in conversation if someone talks to me first, because I'm not shy to the point where I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the answer to the question, and then just ignores the person. I try to build a conversation with people because I do like to push myself out of my comfort zone, and I do enjoy meeting new people. For example, in one of my health classes, there was this guy, and yo, his makeup poppin'. Like, and I don't go to school with my face beat, so and most people don't know really who I am when I was in college, and his makeup was beat to the gods. I'm talking about like his outfit, his makeup, his hair, everything was on point. And I complimented him and I was like, yo, you have like such amazing makeup, like you do such good makeup. He's like, you have such nice skin, and he just complimented you back. And like, that's a cool person to be friends with, because they're not just like thanks and like looks the other way. They're just like, thank you, I appreciate that. And like, we started talking, and we like got lunch together, like we were friends, and we, you know, like, and we're still friends. We follow each other on Instagram. It's really cool. And that's just an example. Like, just compliment someone, or just be like, hey, can I have your number just in case I have a question with like the homework or something, or hey, can we meet up to study for like this test. It's easy to make friends in classes because you can start off with just like talking about schoolwork, and then you guys can start hanging outside of school and like make plans and things like that. So yeah, that's the cool thing about, I guess, having classes with people that you want to make friends with. But you have to also know that you have to shoot your shot. You can't just expect everyone to come up to you, because more than likely that's not gonna happen. So you kind of have to push yourself out of that comfort zone and talk to people. The fourth thing, I think this is gonna be the last thing, because I wanted to make this video kind of short and like very general, because there are major differences in college and high school, but there's also a lot of similarities. The fourth thing I would say is that you have to be super independent. And when I say that, I mean that in college, if you're missing an assignment, your professor is not going to come up to you like, Hazel, you're missing this assignment, are you going to hand it in? Maybe some will, but no, a lot of times professors are not going to baby you. They're not going to remind you of the assignments you're missing. They're not going to keep track. Well, they will keep track because that's how they grade you, but they're not going to tell you how many absences you have and that how many are going to be left until you fail. They're not going to tell you the grades you got on your quizzes if you're not there to see them, if you're not present in the class. They're not going to remind you that you're not doing good in the class. They're not going to, they're just not going to baby you on your schoolwork. They expect you as adults to be in class, be aware, and be on top of your stuff. They're not your mom, they're not your dad, and even your mom and your dad aren't going to baby you. At least I don't think. Mine didn't. And especially in lecture classes are sometimes filled with like 50 students, and no professor is going to go through to every single student to remind them of what they need to do. In college, they expect you to know what you need to do and to get it done. And if you don't, it's not on them. You're paying for classes, remember this. This goes into the finance aspect. I guess this could be number 5 maybe. That college is money. High school and college are very different. High school, you don't have to pay money to go to school. I mean, you have to pay some things like, I don't know, lunch or like a school event or something. College, you pay for every single class that you're taking. So you not showing up, you not doing your work, and you doing bad in the class, that the teacher doesn't care. They're just there to give you a grade. You are the one that's hurting your own or your parents' bank account, because that's money going down the drain for a class that you paid for. Because the reward after paying for the class is to get the good grade. No, like, you're paying all this money, but you're gonna get a good grade to help with your future. I guess that's the point in college, right? So if you don't do good in the class, the money that you're putting into that class is just a waste of money. You just wasted thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars on a class that you just failed. So that's something you also need to understand, is that college is money, okay? So you don't really have the choice of being like, I could fail this and then go to summer school. No, it's I could fail this, waste thousands of dollars, and then spend more thousands of dollars in summer to pay to take the class again. And on top of that, I just wasted double the money when I could have just passed the first time. You know what I'm saying? It's really pointless. Really pointless. But I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make this video because I felt like it could be helpful for people who are entering into college, and even for some high school students. You can take bits and pieces of what I said and I feel like apply that to life and to your schoolwork and stuff like that. This is also the first video of my back to school series, so please comment down below any other back to school videos you guys want to see, because I'm going to be filming so much of them. I actually posted on my Instagram, which is at CakeFaceHaze, if you want to give me a follow, what back to school videos you guys want to see. So I'm going to be working on that all of August. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to your girl, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys! It's so hot, these lights. I need to turn the AC on.